Hey, Stratocaster here, or Thick Shag, or whatever I'm calling myself this week. So these are Paul's guitars. Hey, welcome. I thought I'd do like a quick thingy on the guitars. He has this Samick guitar. It's semi-acoustic with you know, the drill with the. This is like a tuner in there and connectivity, and it even still had the plastic on the pickguard, so I took that off. It had a couple of problems, but the action was a little bit high, so I took some meat off of the saddle. That's okay. And the other problem that it has, that it sounds a little bit like it has a cold, as we say in Dutch. So I would suggest to put some new strings on the guitar. It really helps. And what also really helps out these cheaper guitars is if you put a bone nut and a bone saddle on there. So it really picks up the sound tremendously. This guitar sounds a little bit tight, like it has a lot of material in it. I don't know. It's not. It's made in Korea. It was bought at Staphorst, which is an old, now not active anymore, guitar store here in Utrecht. This is a Samick LTD94. The series of the model number is SW280CEQTBK. Okay, and this is number 23 of 165 produced. So it also had some nasty stains on the guitar, which I managed to get off with using some naphtha and a microfiber cloth. It looks reasonably clean again. It sounds pretty okay. So the next one was his Stratocaster, and this had a little bit of a problem. Probably it has fallen against something like this when the string actually made like an indentation in the fret, and you could hear it like when you rub the fret over it, you could like feel it and hear it fall into place all the time. So that was very annoying. So instead of removing the fret altogether or just replacing it, we just agreed that I would just, because it was a very shallow indentation, that I would just sand it out. So I sanded it out and then I repolished the fret, and it's hardly noticeable. It's only a little bit in the middle where it is missing some height. And you can feel it because if you put a fret rocker there, you can notice there's a little bit of a level difference, but it's really tiny. And the other thing was that he had a really strange tremolo setup, where the tremolo was way up high, and what I found was that the plate still off. Is that there's a classic mistake where maybe sometimes people fight over this, but some people, it was actually put in a triangle, so these outer springs were placed diagonally, and I placed them perpendicular like this. Supposedly this is the way to go. I believe so also, because then the string tension is equal in all three strings. Otherwise the outer two have more pulling power than the middle one, and now it is equal. And I screwed in the claw a little bit further to basically to have the bridge come down over here. So the action is tremendous, really good. And oh yeah, this has the noiseless pickups. I've never heard them before. And you don't hear them because they're noiseless. Oh yeah, and I forgot about to bring his pedal over here, because he also brought a pedal. I think it's oh fuck, well, it's a tremolo pedal by Seymour Duncan, I believe, and it's one of those really big ones. I forgot the name, but it has these nano micro components, and probably the internet says that probably a diode has burned through, and I really cannot fix it. The components are too small, so I would either suggest calling my friend Boss, can you fix this thing? Or just to forget about it and buy a new one. So if you buy a pedal, I would say buy an older one. Just buy one with the larger components, so that you can actually fix it when it's broken. Because all this nano stuff, the only thing, the case is really big and all these components are super tiny, so they don't need to be tiny. The only reason for this is that you cannot repair it, and if it breaks, you have to replace it. So this is just a sales tactic of the producers, as far as I'm concerned. Well, thank you for tuning in to Gitaargast. Please like and comment and subscribe to my videos, because otherwise it will be just like me talking to the wall or talking to my garden. Thank you for tuning in, and see you see you some other time. Sorry, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, this is a Mexican Stratocaster. It has a what is it? It's a Deluxe series. Looks really nice. Has gold hardware, tortoise pickguard, a little bit of a see-through. Don't know if you can see it. Beige, almost peachy type color. And the serial number is MX. It's a Mexican Strat. MX14136797. Really cool. Has a nice stripe here in the back. Has the truss roll adjustment in the front. Has these open type Clusen style tuners in gold, noiseless pickups. Oh yeah, and it has this funny kill switch here.